Hi, my name is Kelsey, and today I'd like to share with you a personal story of mine. But before I begin, I'd like to open up this time in a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. May you give me clarity with my words, and that in everything I do, I'll glorify you. In your name I pray, amen. So today I'm going to talk to you about a personal story of mine. When I was 14 years old, my mother and I went with a team to serve at an orphanage designated for special needs children in Beijing, China. Some of these children had minor disabilities that could be corrected, such as a cleft palate. Others had severe special needs, such as a damaged spinal cord or Down syndrome. While working in the orphanage, our job was simple: love on all the children. That was what we did every morning. We'd walk into the orphanage and just love on those kids. We gave them attention. We kissed their owies when they fell. We played games, and we gave them a new sense of love and care they had never experienced before. Yet every morning as I was walking into the orphanage, I prayed that God would let me be aware if there was one kid who would isolate himself. I wanted to love on the ones that were hard to love. I didn't want anyone to be left out. One particular sunny afternoon, we decided to take the kids outside to blow bubbles and play on the jungle gym. As we were gathering all the kids to go outside, I saw a little boy with Down syndrome sitting in the corner of the room, holding his teddy bear, looking sad. My heart was instantly broken. I couldn't leave him. As all the other kids and workers were outside soaking up the sun and having fun, I sat myself down next to the boy who had tears falling down his face. I knew this boy needed to see love, the same love that I received from Jesus, who found me. For I was just like that boy. I was silently crying in a corner alone. I needed to receive unconditional love. With Jesus as my example, I tried to show this little guy the same love I had received. I sat down and I put my arm around him. I rubbed his back, trying to comfort him from whatever was causing his tears. We sat there for a while he continued to silently cry. But then he began to accept my love. He leaned his head against me while I continued to comfort him. Eventually, he threw his arms around me, desperate for a hug. So I hugged him. I gave him the love he was searching for. He was a little lamb without a shepherd. As it says in Matthew 9:35-36, and Jesus went throughout all the cities and villages, teaching in the synagogues and proclaiming the gospel in the kingdom, and healing every disease and affliction. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion for them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. All the children in the orphanage were fatherless. These children had workers in the orphanage who cared for them, but it will never be the same as the forever love and security you receive from a parent. This is why our missions team went. This is why God called me to serve. I was to have compassion on the fatherless. I was to love those sheep just as Christ loved me.